The good life is very simple. It's in the small things, the obvious things. Good food, good love, good people, good work, good community, good missions, good taste, sights, sounds, smells, sensations, good health, a good laugh, a good night's sleep, good days, just enough money to not have to worry much, sunshine on your cheeks, earth between your toes, clean air, rain and wind in your hair, bird song and trees rustling on the ears. Swimming in the ocean, playing with children, sticking with something until you succeed, and celebrating the fruits of our labor all together. Welcome in, fam. Much love. Trav here. Back with another discussion of life. The good life, good days. My favorite topic, probably, I'd say. One of my favorite topics, something we come back, something we revisit, but something that's worth working on every single day of our lives because this is our life to live. We're here. We're in these bodies, we're in this environment, and we got to make the most of it, fam. So I don't know about you, but I want to live a good life. I want to be happy, in pursuit of happiness. So we're going to dive in a little bit deeper here, and also want to share with you the next book that I'm working on. I've been writing it over this past weekend, and I'm not going to rush this one like some of the last ones, but I expect I'm trying to get it out this year. Love and Food in Pursuit of the Good Life. Stories and poems and the ideas on how to live a better life and how to live a good life. And from my own life, my own stories, the travel and the journey, the different things that I've tried, transitioning from competition professional magic to full-time farmer. That was several years for me, and stepping into the garden. When I first stepped into a community garden, I had these flashbacks from childhood, but I also had flashbacks from past lives, the past 10,000 years of how life was and how life could be again. And I'm seeing this movement happen of young people returning back to the land. Now, I'm not saying that you have to be a farmer, but I'm saying you should consider living a more integrated life with nature. So, not everything has to do with agriculture, farming, hunting, gathering, that sort of thing. Some of it does. Now, I really believe strongly in this. You want to live a better life. I want to live a better life. That it is in the simple and the small things. Good food. Well, you go deeper into good food. That food is more good if you cared for it and you grew it with love, right? And that goes with the love. And good people, work, teammates, working all together. That doesn't have to be, that can be any number of things though. As long as you have a mission that you believe in and you're pursuing something that you think matters, something that you're passionate about, something you think that it's really important that you step up and do, and there's other people who feel the same way and care, and you can work on it together. But also, good taste, sight, smell, sensations, right? It should feel good. Tasty food, feeling of the ocean and the sun, bundling up next to the fireplace, cuddling up with your puppy, right? These little things built into your day, built into your daily life. Good days, right? And I think that you can't maximize your life if you're not getting sunshine, you're not getting wind in the airs, you're not getting clean air, you're not getting birdsong, trees in nature. Come on, this is where we come from. This is how we've grown. This is our ancestry. This is elements to good life. So you can work in an office, but you really have to maximize those extra hours outside of the office if you're going to have a good life, right? I just don't think that humans are meant to sit in computers. Humans aren't necessarily meant to sit in machines. I'm very optimistic about how things are. I'm romantic about our current times. It's better. You go back a couple hundred years to Industrial Revolution and see people working in these machine labor in just giant factories. Air pollution so bad. People aren't paid for. People work weekends. There's no weekends. There's no overtime. If you don't show up, you're fired, and someone else will replace you. So things are certainly good. You have lots of opportunity right now. You have lots of potential to do more and to live a better life. And returning to the land or growing closer to the land with also modern convenience, modern technology is an amazing thing. The possibility for how to live right now is really, really, really incredible. Good laugh, right? You know, crack jokes with the people around you, or look for humor in things. Good night's sleep, really underemphasized. Good days have good nights in them. Good nights have good night's sleep in them. Good life has good days and good nights in them. Sleep's really undervalued, underutilized when you look at popular culture and so on. I mean, that's another one. Like, get to sleep early, get up early, you'll feel good, your days will be better, your life will be better. So I want to invite you to think about how to integrate more with the simple things in your life, how to get back closer to your primeval ancestral human self, how to grow closer with your team, grow closer with your work, mix your work with love, mix your love with food, mix your food with work. You don't have to do all these things in the way that I'm doing them, but I also want a lot of people to consider that there's something like 1% of people are farmers right now. I mean, historically, 5,000 years ago, or 10,000 years ago, it was the majority of people, or half of people. A lot of people are doing the other things, soldiers and government and handymen, craftsmen, and all sorts of other things. But we're all descended from people who grew up on the land, worked on the land. You even go back 100,000 years, couple million years, our ancestors were gathering wild berries, gathering wild fruit, gathering wild plants, and eating those, and treading in nature, spending all their day outside, walking 8, 10, 14 miles in a day. And you look at how we're living now, it's grown so distant, it's grown so far. And it's, to me, there's no conspiracy, there's no one to blame, it's just that a lot of people are lost and don't have the answer because too few people are actually living a really good life to share it. So they're flashing, going like big marketing, big advertising, and flashing fancy things. Look at this, travel. I'm traveling, and I've got a Lambo, and I've got a jet, and I got weed and alcohol, and there's face tattoos now, and some beautiful women around, beautiful people, beautiful men. You know, some of that can be nice, but it's really the obvious and the simple things under our very nose. The smell of the soil, the smell of good food. You don't need all that money. You need enough. You don't need all that free time. You actually need commitments to other people will make you happier. That's proven. Look at Blue Zones, Dan Buettner, Blue Zones of Happiness, right? So how can you go deeper into this space? And for some of you, return to land. You're like, okay, I should probably try it. It's not for everyone, because you may not be a farmer. There's a chance that you are. You don't have to come out here. My recommendation is just for the good life. Good food is so much a part of the good life. That's highly underrated. People, I mean, that's one of the most basic pleasures. Food, sex, what else, you know, right? So follow the food trail, follow the good food trail, take it with you. You'll find that it goes to, the really good food goes to really good organic farms. You go there, meet the people, grow deeper, maybe volunteer or visit the farmer's market. That's a big source of happiness, is so much source of happiness is with the earth and communing with the earth and integrating with the earth. So that's what I gotta recommend. Like, you just can't be too mad when there's birds singing in your ears and the sun's shining and you're working outside and you're eating your work and you're right. It's very simple, and I believe that this, and I want to participate in this. I'm so certain, I'm so sure. It's been a couple of years, about 3 years, but I gave up everything to move into this farming life and this farming space, and I'm so sure, I'm so certain of it. And a lot of people are coming to this realization. How much can you grind in your office, in your 9 to 5, driving to work, your screensaver, Well, you go on your phone and social media and you see your friend out there working on the farm before you snap off and go back yourself. So it's starting to happen. I was asked recently or today, like, what do I think basically the most important medium for people coming back to the land is? I said Instagram, actually. I'm writing a book, I make YouTube about it, and a lot of what I want to do is encourage people to come back to the land right now. Actually, I think it's so important. We need more good food growers, we need more good food, and that will cure a lot of society's ills and help people live good lives. But Instagram, I think, is really important because you can only fake so much on Instagram. The truth comes out, and I think when people look at Instagram and look at this new farm, I guess it's not at all new. It's old, but it's integrated with social media. But you're looking through this new lens, these new tools, on an old style of life that's done better now, better than it's been done because of the modern conveniences. It's like, look at this. This is obvious. Obviously such a nice life. You can tell because of the beautiful people. You can tell because of the beautiful food. You just look at the landscape, it's calming. And you come out here, it's for real. Now, it's not for everyone. I see people who try out farming. It's not for them, they leave. I see. And this isn't all about back to the land. Obviously, I'm really passionate about that. But also, like, I want to encourage you to pursue the good life. Set the right targets. So many people are pursuing the wrong targets, and that's a huge issue. You have people going for, what society says. I want to sit still in school and be quiet. Sit still at work and be quiet. I'll get a good job. Get job security. Be careful. Maintain a certain appearance on social media. Get enough money to accrue certain things with certain partner, and then go on a vacation from life every once in a while. And that's when I'll be happy. And then you have a lot of unhappy people on opioids and all these drugs, or just zoning out on the TV. Tell me, is that really how we're supposed to live? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. So, yeah, I think it's really simple and it's obvious. It's right in front of us. So let me know what you think. Again, stay tuned for this book. It's going to be some number of months, and I would love to hear from you as well what you think other components to the good life are. By the way, I threw good love in there. That means a lot of things. Family, romantic, didn't talk about that too much, but integrated life, working with the people that you care about. So if you have other concepts, ideas of what you think a good life is, share it down below. And also, I want to hear from you what you think, to you, which profession brings the most happiness, conceivably. So this is a short discussion on this one. I've explored a lot of things. I've been like pro competitor, and I did the thing where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stay out here, I'm gonna surf, I'm gonna talk to new girls, I'm a star, I'm gonna sign autographs and shit, like whatever. It turned out to be kind of whack. I'll travel, play basketball, I'll be a surf bum. I tried various jobs, so I looked at a lot of the things, and I've got friends on tour playing music and stuff like that. I feel like those sorts of lifestyles were available to me, and just working with the earth, with the team on the farm, to me, is the highest potential lifestyle, just because of the quality of days and the purpose and the mission. I would like to hear if you think there's another profession that offers that sort of quality of life. I just don't think there's another one in pursuit of the good life. I mean, you can couple that with writing and YouTubing and producing content and stuff like that, or you can get off the farm and do athletics. But I just want to hear if anyone thinks that there's a profession that has the potential to offer a lifestyle as good as organic farming. Now, not all farm opportunities or farming it's not guaranteed to be good. It can be lonely if you don't have the right crew. It can be difficult financially if things aren't growing. It can be rough. there's issues that can develop, but I'm talking the potential. So what lifestyle do you think has the highest potential? I would love to hear. Share in the comments down below. Appreciate you. Take care. Talk to you soon.